Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's round 4 in our Formula 1 season here in Shanghai, China. And this is our qualifying lap here as we head into the penultimate corner of this lap here. Trying to get our best qualifying position to get us into the points for the race here. And we head into the last corner. We run wide, but we do move up into 14th, 2 places from 16th. And as we cross the line, let's see what it will be here. Will it be our best qualifying position? It's 16th. That's a strong position from us. A great lap from us there here in Shanghai. A hard lap to do well.
It's time to remind ourselves
Lewis
of our
Hamilton,
top three:
Valtteri
Hamilton,
Bottas,
Bottas, and
Max
Verstappen.
who are
wraps
on
up
the podium.
qualifying, but don't
then
worry,
it's us
we'll be
with our
back tomorrow as
135,
we head into the
430
Grand Prix.
in 16th. So now, let's head to the race.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk briefly about Lando Norris. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Albon, Stroll, Ricciardo and Sergio Perez, Ocon, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen and the owner driver, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell. Norris, they've taken a grid penalty. Latifi, De Vries and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. And now it's time to head down to the track.
As you can see here, as the lights go, we have a new camera angle. But nonetheless, it's 5 red lights, and away we go. Lean mixture off the jump here. We fit right behind Ocon, who's in 11. We are in 12, with Kvyat trying to make a move up the inside. We go around the outside here into the first corner. It's Kvyat to our right, Ocon to our right. Ricciardo's right in front of us. We're squabbling for position in front of Ricciardo, and we dive in front of Kvyat. No contact taken, very clean first corners of the track here. And we get a little bump from Magnussen on our left side pod. No damage from him. And we dive up the inside around Stroll and right behind Perez. Holy moly, what a move up the inside. Yellow flags are out, but we get a warning for the collision with Perez. But it's no damage from us, and we go around Ocon and Stroll. Stroll holds up Ocon, and we go right around both of them. Great move from us. And now Earl's getting a little punchy. We go up his inside. He tries to go around us, but he won't be able to. Another warning there, but no damage. Ricciardo trying to make a move on us to put him into the points. He's outside of the points right now. Stroll behind us. His Racing Point teammate Perez is in front of us here. And now we will go into the ridge mixture and overtake mode for the longest straight of the track, and try and get in front of Stroll, who will be held up by Ricciardo. Ricciardo trying to get into the points here, unable to thus far. And now into the penultimate corner, big break zone, and we go a bit wide here, but we will rejoin the track onto the right-hand side here, right behind Perez. And it's a great lap from Lewis Hamilton at 137. And here we are into the second lap of the race here, in the points, no damage taken. And now into the hardest corner of the track. And now here comes Stroll, who's trying to make a move, unable to. And it's great defense from us, who are holding off Stroll here.
Use your
If we can
overtake
stay in
button more.
ninth,
It's
that'll
time
be
to
our best
utilize some of
position.
this energy.
2 points in this race. That would be amazing. And as we skip ahead here to the next bit of action, where Ricciardo is trying to overtake us here. Him and his teammate Ocon, we try to break the toe. And so far, Ricciardo hasn't made a move yet. But he will be trying to, especially on the straight with the Renault power unit. We are using the Renault power unit, so we have the same power, we have the same engine. It's going to be pretty equal drag race down the straight. Ricciardo 300s behind us. And if we can keep him at bay, maybe improve that time to 500s, 600s. And maintain this 9th position. It will be difficult, though. It won't be an easy task. And we hit that apex and get released.
DRS
A
is being enabled this
138 on
lap.
that
We
lap.
can use DRS when you are
Now
within
the
1
third
second
lap
of the
here.
car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Now here comes Ricciardo. What will we do? He's on our right-hand side. Really try and go around us. He won't. Oh, but we go wide. And Ricciardo is going to go up the inside. A mistake leads to us demoted to 10th and Ricciardo promoted to 9th. But now we can get the position back as we dive up the inside on Ricciardo. It's great racing from us and Ricciardo. And Ricciardo comes back on us. Holy moly, Ricciardo. It's the Australian who has been getting his elbows out in this race here in Shanghai, not too far from his home place of Australia. And I think that's the move done by Ricciardo. Done and dusted. He goes right around us and we go wide onto the green bit. But now it's his teammate Esteban Ocon that we need to go in front of. And we do. Of course we do. Who do you think you are? I am Ocon. But now we will skip this part of the track. Ocon has overtaken us, but into the penultimate corner. It's a sandwich by the 2 Renaults. And we regain our 10th spot from Ocon. Who the Renaults have been, they got the message, get in front of Farmer. And we have not taken offense to that. We have just done our job, played great defense, and just gone around them. And done it cleanly, most importantly, without getting any damage, and on their end, without any damage. We do cut this corner, unfortunately, as the rotation on the car isn't the best. We will have to upgrade that in the R&D package now. But that mistake gives Ocon a bigger base to go in front of us. This corner is done absolutely perfect to a T. And now in front of the Emirates banner, Ocon is held back. And we will run around that corner there and into this hairpin. Let me know what you think of the new camera angle. Personally, a great camera angle. And we try to break his slipstream, Ocon slipstream, and hopefully Stroll can hold him up here, our fellow Canadian. Do a little bit of teamwork, repay the favor in another race. But it doesn't matter as we go a little wide here, but we run off the curb. And now Ocon's right next to us. Ocon, same power unit, same engine. Now Stroll's having a go here. It could be 3 wide heading in here. As Stroll goes over around us, and we dive right around Stroll. A little bit of contact from Stroll. He's also getting a little punchy, but we will hold them off and keep our 10th position and in the points.
This is your
Crucial
final lap,
to our
final
season
lap
to
of the
get
race.
some points, obviously, to make our sponsors happy. But now here's Ocon, and we go right around him. Holy moly, Ocon. No matter what he does, we'll still find a way to keep him off. And wow, it's great driving from us here in Shanghai, China. And Stroll has held up Ocon, who is back to 300s behind us. It's a green first sector, even though we had that big battle with Ocon and Stroll. Again, we run wide here. The rotation on the car. We can't get great rotation. Ocon hits us. No damage taken. Thankfully, we get a warning. I'm not sure what for. The FIA, I think, are having a beer. Thanks, Carlos Sainz, for that one. Way. Yeah. Okay, here we are, Ocon. We try and break the slipstream, and we had done before. It's Lewis Hamilton who wins the race, but that won't matter to us, as Ocon's gonna have a go. We want to keep this 10th position. Heading in across the line, we go into lean mixture. Ocon is held up, and we have the clean air to run into our 10th position, the same as we did last time. The checker flag has been given, and we squabble across the line. It's 10th place, and we're in the points once again here at the Chinese Grand Prix. What a race from us. Lots of contact, many battles. It's the driver of the day. It's a point, and that's crucial for our season to ultimately upgrade this car with the money we'll get from the sponsors.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. Did drivers stand?
So here is the classification. Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, the same order as it was from qualifying, and we move up 4 points.
I'm going to give it to the owner driver today. They fought so hard and had incredible pace.